So to start off the tier list, we have Accelerando. This is a useful spell. It buffs yourself and your teammates for 8 seconds, which is really good if you're chasing someone or want to advance really quick or even run away from a team. Next we have Allegro. Allegro increases your action speed, so it'll increase your speed of your swings, spell casting, music playing with your instruments. It's actually might be a necessity. It's not a necessity, but it's really useful to have. Then we have Area of Alacrity. See, I always run this. Very useful. Increases your action speed by 15% for 2 minutes. And I always start off my sequences by running it. Ballad of Courage. You get the theme here. I think it's really useful. It increases your physical power by 10 for 2 minutes. I think it's really strong. I don't really run anything. I never go in with it, into a raid without it. This is Banshee's Howl. I've never used it. It does the opposite of Rousing Rhythms, so it's gonna lower anyone in the AoE, any enemy in the AoE. It's gonna lower their stats by 3 for 20 seconds. I don't see any reason to take this over another spell like Weakness or Allegro when you can just buff your own stats. Next is Beats of Alacrity. It's situational. I only run it as a solo because I'm always going to pick Accelerando over it. It increases your movement speed by 25 for 2 minutes, which is good, but again, in a team comp, you're going to want to buff your entire team. Chaotic Discord, never used it. It excites the monsters around you and they're not going to attack you, but it's pretty garbage. Like if you're running away from someone and you want to play this so that you can wake up every mob or just make them on the enemy and not you, it can be strong, but it's pretty bad. Tranquility is a necessity. It's going to heal 24 restorable health and it heals you and your team, which is really good. You don't want to go into a raid without it, and it also means that you don't need any bandages. Din of Darkness right now is pretty garbage. It only does 5 magic damage. Actually, it'll go to little use. I don't think there's any point of picking it over Piercing Shrill because Weakness stacks with Shrill and doesn't stack with Din of Darkness. Shrill's always going to be the better option right now, at least after it got nerfed. Before the nerf, obviously, it's really good with the magic build, but Harmonic Shield is a necessity. It's going to increase your entire team's physical and magic defense by 40 for 2 minutes. This one's called Lament of Langur, something like that. It's going to reduce the movement speed of your enemies by 20 for 6 seconds in the AoE. I can see where it'd be useful, but again, you're going to want to buff your team more than debuff the enemies. The only time you really want to debuff is the weakness, and we'll get to that. Peacemaking's garbage. Doesn't even work that well. It's a little bugged at the moment. It basically makes all mobs and players unable to attack, but most likely at the moment the meta is ranger, so they're gonna have a ranger that you can't get in range of, and then the ranger can just destroy you. Piercing Shrill is situational. You want to play around like doors or rooms that have thin walls and are close to each other, and you can hit enemies through walls. Or if you're in like Foursquare, that's also a good spot to use it. It's more for team comp than solo play. You can hit people in Goblin Caves 1 floor up or down, which is strong as well, but again, it's very situational. Rousing Rhythms is a necessity right now. It buffs everyone's attributes by 3 for 2 minutes. It says 30 seconds, but it actually buffs it for 2 minutes at the moment. Shriek of Weakness is, again, another necessity. If you're running up to someone, you're going to want to just weaken them. It's going to reduce their physical defense by 30 and their stats by 5 for 18 seconds. Very strong. This isn't Tranquility. That's my bad. This is Clarity. We're going to put Tranquility here. Song of Shadow makes your entire team invisible for 35 seconds, but they can't move. Like there's some plays that can be made using it, but it's not the greatest. It's not the greatest spell right now, and I wouldn't take it over stronger spells. Next is Song of Silence, which prevents spells from being cast for 6 seconds. So it'll counter wizards and clerics and warlocks, and I think it counters, actually I don't think it counters bards, but it's good if you're going up against a team full of mages. This is Unchained Harmony. It's useful, it's situational. It's not like, you only take it if you want to be a loot goblin and open a bunch of chests. And lastly is clarity. Again, it's situational. You're only going to want to use it when you have a wizard or cleric, so it will restore their spells.
What the hell?
Yeah, people.
There's a skeleton coming.
It's right here.
Wow, he one-shot me.
I'm getting pushed,
Nice.
Matt.
The barb is low. The barb is low.
There's more people.
Dude, he one-shot me.
No, it's not hit you.
Can you heal?
I
there's
think
more-
Claire
there's more
might
people. Yeah, the cleric hit you.
Yeah, he judgmented me. I didn't even realize. I just figured I thought since,
Yeah, you're
I wouldn't have gotten that.
You're the word that starts with D.
People?
Where?
In the middle.
I'm going with you.
One shot him?
Oh, well, he's close to us, so open it. Move.
You gotta open it.
I don't know.
Behind you!
Fucking move, Ethan!
I'm fucking trying to
Oh
press.
my god, bro.
Shut up. Trying to move. Oh, I'm.
Fucking body blocking.
There's a ranger. He's hiding behind the pillar up there.
There's multiple people. How are you not dead?
Hit him. Nice. He healed.
Is it a ranger?
Yeah. I just can't hit him. Hi, Johnny's dead.
Shit. Alright.
Right here. Yeah, it is.
I see him. Hit him.
Nice,
I
she's
killed
dead.
him.
Nice.
Another one? On the railing?
Yeah, better in the middle.
Hit him.
Oh my
He's
god,
dead.
nice.
Another one?
Yeah.
On the right?
Dropped.
I'm getting chased.
In the middle?
Nice. You hit him.
Do it. Open the door.
Wraith is now on me.
Okay, you're good.
Oh, you're such a bitch. It's not even good.
Oh, I just.
How?
Okay. Where Liam's going? The room we came
let's
from.
just go down.
Where's Liam?
Wanna go down?
There's one here. Just take. Yeah, just go down.
Yeah.
I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry. I
Nathan's higher than I am right now.
Dude, I feel like it.
Nice.
Let me open this, Kelly. Alright.
Poopy.
Yeah.
Yep.
On me.
There's another one. How the fuck?
That's hilarious.
That was fucking.
Is he dead?
Yep.
That was fucking sick.
Bro, he fireballed me into him.
Nice.
What?
Dude.